This video is for you if you want to end 2023 strong and go into 2024 feeling prepared. Fortunately, it doesn't take many steps and it's actually very simple to create something that can help you feeling good going into the new year. And I always try to give you content that is not taking much time, that is easy to implement. So it's totally doable for us moms because I get it. There's almost too much going on, especially now with kids being out of school. Christmas was just wrapped up. The new year is right in front of us. It's a very energetically charged time. And I can tell you for me in the past, what I would do is I just try to squeeze in everything on the 31st of December because it's such a energetically tense day because there's a lot of expectations about wrapping up the year. There's a lot of expectations going into the new year and how we spend New Year's Eve. Now, that pressure has been taken off for a couple of years now for me because since my son was born, we just spend the time at home and have a relaxed evening, which perfectly works out for me. But still, I found in the previously in the past, I would not have enough time to really process everything and do all the steps that I wanted to take to feel good about going into the new year. So this year I'm doing it differently and I take it one step day at a time, which allows me to actually squeeze it in all of these other things that are going on and allow me to actually process it, not like this. Instead, I can take my time. So, what I want to do is, I want to share with you three simple steps that you can do to make sure you're going into the new year feeling good while closing off the previous year. So, number one is clear out an area in your home. It sounds maybe weird when you're like, well, what do you mean clear out the area in my home? Why am I now cleaning when we're talking here about getting our mind ready? The truth is, our minds are impacted by our surrounding, and I'm pretty sure you heard it before. Our surrounding is a reflection of our internal life. So I totally get it. If you look at me right now and say like, "Oh my gosh, do you want me to clean everything right now?" That is such a huge ask. That's not what I'm asking of you. What I really want for you to do is just decide on one little area. It can be a drawer, it can be a desk, it can be the counter in the kitchen, it can be in the bathroom a surface. Maybe it's just like the shower because it's the shower in the guest bedroom and it doesn't get that much attention in any other area in the house. Whatever feels good for you and right, just do that. So that would be number one. Number two is reflect on the previous year. And with that, I mean focus on the wins. What was good in 2023? What made you feel good? What made fun? What made you laugh? What are you proud of? What are the achievements that you achieved? Maybe regarding your kids, maybe in regards to your finances, your job. Maybe you had huge accomplishments there because you did a great job and got actually recognized at your job for it. Maybe it's about your spiritual well-being, about taking care of yourself, and you did really good with putting yourself first and really prioritizing your self-care so you can show up the way you want to show up and really pouring out with a full cup. Or maybe you you incorporated the meditation and yoga, and now maybe your brain is going to say, but wait a minute, we wanted to do this every day and we only did like 30 times yoga over the course of a year. 30 times is a great time. Like, don't let your monkey brain get in the way by telling you that something is not good enough, that something is missing. That's not what we want to focus on. We really want to focus on what is it that you have achieved. Great news, no matter how small or big, it all counts. So go for it. And then also, after looking at the wins, ask yourself, what do you want to leave behind this year? What is it and that is number three here. Ask yourself, what do you want to leave behind? What is it that you don't want to take into the new year? Is it maybe being more present with your kids? Is it having better boundaries because you realize you tend to overbook your time and it seems like there's never enough time and you always struggle to actually please everyone. Maybe you want to get Get rid of this good girl syndrome where you want to make everyone happy and instead focus on yourself. Maybe it is anger. Maybe it's being guilty about something because the year didn't look like the way you wanted it to look like. Whatever it is, ask yourself, what is it that you want to let go? And take a deep breath and let it go. And let it go. And if you want to, you can write everything down, like your wins and what you want to let go of. It can take 10 minutes, it can take 15 minutes, you can take an hour. Or what I like to do, because sometimes I just don't find the time to sit down. And if you stumble on this video now, maybe like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have listened to this earlier. You know what? Just let yourself sit with those questions. Because what I've found is that my brain finds the answer for me. And that without pressure, without me asking for it, all I do is ask myself, what are the wins? What was good last year? And then I just let it go. And as I go through my day, suddenly my brain is like, wait a minute, there was a cool trip we did. And we hung out with our friends. Oh my gosh, that was so funny because such and such happened. Oh, wait a minute. The thing at work, like the presentation, went really good. Like all of these things will pop up, and you may even be surprised how much came up for you and how much you achieved and how much you can be proud of yourself and feel good about yourself. Because always remember, it's not about comparing yourself with other people. Because you and I, we have completely different lives, we have completely different starting points, and we also have completely different goals. So compare yourself to what you were like a year ago and be proud of yourself because you have been growing. You are stronger and you achieved so much. I hope that all of this helped you, and I will see you in the next video.